It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. We'll see Seattle taking on Toronto. Tip-off goes to Seattle. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Seattle, Jason Kidd is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Wallace. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 spot.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Fast break, Toronto. Bogues kicks to Carter. Back to Bogues. Toronto working the ball around now. And Davis can't get it to go.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oakley kicks to Davis. We play just over a minute here in the first. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Oakley. McGrady's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
It's stolen by Carter. He's got a clear path. Here's Bogues. Anthony with the block. And now the fast break. Nowitzki with the ball. Right side Kidd. Nice shot from the wing. Here's Bogues. Oakley against Nowitzki, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Bogues against Kidd. Nowitzki drives in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Kidd after Toronto. Picking up the basket just moments ago. Wallace the screen. Six on the shot clock. Thompson with the bucket.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Bogues with it. He feeds it to Carter. Down low. Davis. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Seattle shooting their first free throw this game. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 1. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And taken away by Wallace. Here's Anthony. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Nowitzki's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Bogues kicks to McGrady. Pass to Davis. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. Some changes for Toronto. Willis, he checked in for Oakley. Christie comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Brown in for Bogues. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's Seattle with the ball. And Wallace slams it in.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Toronto trails by 3. Here's Christie. No good off the front iron.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And out of bounds. As Toronto gains possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And Toronto making a change here. Curry's checked in, and then for Seattle, Paul George comes in for Wallace, and it's Maravich in for Jason Kidd. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. It really does make the game easy for your teammates. When you can lead them to the rim, that... well with the pass.
Irving dishes to George. Just 5 on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Curry with the steal. And there's the pass. Pass to Christie. Curry kicks to Brown. Here's Christie. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Willis gets it to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
It's Brown with the drive. The shot will not go. Good work defensively by Maravich. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, George fires the three. And Willis pulls it down. Toronto trails by 5. Now here's Brown. Davis sets a screen. Brown the pass to Curry. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving dishes to Gasol. Shoots the three. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
He got it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the replay center in Secaucus giving us the perfect angle, and he wasn't quick enough on his release, it would appear. That extra little split second made the difference.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Seattle ahead. They're up by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
They've got... Tracy McGrady. Bogues out there with Carter. Then there's Charles Oakley. And it's Willis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Thompson from long range. Kept alive. Here's Wallace. It's blocked. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Here's McGrady. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Griffin. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Oakley kicks to McGrady. Back to Oakley. Toronto working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Carter inside the three-point line and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The 3 from Anthony. Seattle missing again. Here's Toronto now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That puts them in the lead. And Toronto leads by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Wallace has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pass to Westbrook. Now the feed to Wallace. Here's Griffin. An easy 2 points on the layup.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
McGrady against Anthony. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Carter. Carter's got 6 assists now in the game. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Toronto trailing. Oakley a screen on Westbrook. Bogues kicks to Willis. And it's sent back by Wallace. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Carter, the pass to Bogues. Screen by Oakley. Bogues kicks to Oakley. He dishes it to McGrady. Anthony with the block. To the middle. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Vince Carter picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Rising high to... Throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now, here's Gasol. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Seattle making a change here. George is checked in. Paul George. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Brown outside. Pass to Curry. Dishes it to Oakley. Here's Christie. No good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Inside. Here's George. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. George has got the lead up to 6 now for Seattle. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Here's Christie. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Here's Kidd. Curry with the steal. The dish to Oakley. Irving against Christie. All sorts of time. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1. What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
That's good from Kidd. The assist by Gasol. And Seattle leads by 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Nowitzki right side. Got it off in time. And so it's a close. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Anthony is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Wallace, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Kidd in at the point guard position. For Seattle, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The free throw drops for Kidd. And so he hits both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Toronto trails by 3. They double him with Wallace. Puts it up from 12. And too long on the shot.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Kidd dishes to Nowitzki. Feeds to Carmelo. Back to Nowitzki. Outside Anthony. Kicks it to Kidd. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Seattle shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
Ben Wallace at the line for 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Toronto with the ball. 4-point game. And again, no good by Toronto.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's McGrady. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Wallace has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Kevin Willis has checked in for Oakland.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see. Outstanding foul shooting in this game. And that confidence can be infectious. They're taking care of business on the charity stripe.
Toronto trails by 8. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. McGrady kicks to Willis. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. He has 6.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And it's Willis finishing it off.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
A shot by McGrady, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Thompson. Wallace left side. To the inside. Nowitzki. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 8 now for Seattle.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Bogues kicks to Davis. To the paint. Nowitzki with the steal. Anthony left side. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from McGrady.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Some changes for Toronto. Curry's checked in for McGrady. Christie comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Brown in for Bogues. And then for Seattle, Maravich, he's checked in for Wallace. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Jason Kidd. Toronto trails by 13. To the inside, here's Willis, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Now here's Brown following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's Maravich. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Maravich has got his first points in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Seattle.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Davis. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
But they get it back. Oakley passes to Brown. Down low, here's Christie. The 10-footer finds the target. Christie's got 6.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
They haven't been as aggressive. Outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Here's Brown after the basket by Seattle. Here's Oakley. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Seattle making a change here. Wall's checked in. For Seattle, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. That free throw good from George. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. That's good. Curry's got 10 points.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
George dishes the wall. From deep three-point range. And that's collected by Willis. Toronto trails by 11. And here is Brown. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Curry has it in the corner. The three-pointer off the mark. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Toronto ball.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Seattle ahead, up by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. They've got Carter. Davis is out there with Oakley. Then it's Bogues. And it's McGrady in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Kidd kicks to Nowitzki. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Oakley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bogues against Wall. Bogues the pass to McGrady. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a nice game for McGrady. 12 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McGrady. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Seattle. Klay Thompson comes in for John Wall. And McGrady drops them both. Seattle leading by 9. Kidd dishes to Nowitzki. And Thompson kicks to Kidd. Offensive rebound. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. That's it. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And Toronto has possession. To the middle. Here's McGrady. He kicks to Davis. And the shot is good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Davis has gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Kidd gets the bucket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Toronto trails by 12. To the paint, here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game. How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
No good on the free throw.
Carter. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Kidd kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. 7 points for Klay Thompson. Toronto calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Cav. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team over the break. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Thank you, Doris. Now here is Carter. They double him with Wallace. Back to Carter. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Nowitzki, puts up the baby hook, and it's Seattle with another.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Carter, the pass to Davis. Taken away by Kidd. He feeds it to Wallace. And another basket for Seattle.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Toronto trails by 16. Carter right side. Will it go? And that one's good. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Oakley against Anthony. And he can't. Answer back, the three-pointer offline. Here's Oakley. Good D by Thompson. Seattle leading by 13. Outside Anthony. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Wallace. And Davis sends it back. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution. Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And Anthony gets double teamed on the wing. Wallace. And here's Kidd from the arc. Can't get to go. Excellent D there from Bogues. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here is Carter. Passes to Oakley. Unloads from 9. Seattle grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Another miss by Kidd.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Anthony dishes to Wallace. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's 17 points for Wallace.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And that one's good by Davis.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Seattle leading by 11. Out to Anthony. Excellent D there from Bogues.
Been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
McGrady with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. They double him with Nowitzki. McGrady outside. From outside, off the mark. To the inside. It's stolen by McGrady. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Willis, he checked in for Oakley. Curry comes in for McGrady. And it's Brown in for Bowles.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Toronto with the ball, trailing by 13. And again, Toronto no luck. Wall against Curry. Here's Gasol. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Antonio Davis. That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, Gasol.
Mark Gasol taking 2 shots.
Gasol drops 2. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. McGrady outside. So no problem for Seattle as they get...
So, did you guys, now time for the commentary. As you guys can see, we pulled a Tracy McGrady. I just got hyped. I woke my whole house up and the neighbors. But I don't get in trouble for that because, well, I think they should understand if they watch basketball in 2000. But I can't believe we pulled fucking Tracy. I got hyped. I just had a heart attack, and that guy was gonna buy him, but it was too much. I owe people some money. But did you guys see when fucking Muggsy fucking Bogues made freaking Ben Wallace just stumble? And at the beginning of the game when the ball went flying, hashtag Ronnie, what the fuck, bro? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up at any point in time.